Dear friends of the New Newport Art and Culture, this is Ingo from About Africa and the Rest of the World again, and this is the second part of my video about a preview of the next tribal art auction at Zemanek, which will take place on November the 6th, 2021. So, and let's start the second part with the, yes, what you see here is the collection first of Plipila. It's the second time that they are offering the collection objects of the collection of Plipila. Plipila, I think, is an artist from the Netherlands. And this in the middle was very good from the Moloch. However, as you can see that one arm is missing, so it's, yeah, but it's still a good one. And the lady is good as well. But the one which I prefer here is another, this is a nice Ogoni, for example, for some €100, which is nothing. And which I prefer here is the Tabwa. She's a woman and she's a very, very proud woman. Yeah, it's a good face, well done, great object. I think, once again, they want to have 7,500 for this. And there's, the provenance is just Plipila, but, you know, the hairdo, but it's a good object. And one of the, maybe, yes, was the highlight of the Plipila things here. And this is the Walter Grasser section. Walter Grasser was a friend of mine. He died 2019. He was an expert in old coins, and he even did a book about tie clips and things. He was a little crazy, but he had a large collection, especially of these abeches. The abeches, you don't find top pieces, but you find good and very good pieces here, and the price is cheap. So I think the most will sell. You get them for some €100, and this is more of Walter Grasser section. And this is a very, very old headdress. However, you know, there are parts missing. So yeah, this is in drum from Oceanic, of course, Oceania, which is in the standard work of Anton Meyer, published. Was here in this room. And now let's come to the next room. And this is the, yeah, that's the Nigeria Cross River section. These are tikas. Of course, you know, maybe you know the book of David Zemanek, where he writes about it, just €300. Interesting things. Not used, it's made for the market, but fantastic made for the market. But in this, let's say, cross river section on the left, with a very interesting point of the Bofe or whatever from Cameroon, you know, a part of the mouth is missing, and this is why he looks so terrible, and horrible, and so great. But the better object, of course, is this one. It's a koi, and here you even know the African provenance. You know, normally you only know the Western provenance, but here you know who had it before in Africa in the 1950s. So, good thing with a good story. And this is so important that we have objects with African provenance as well. This is a fantastic Ijo. I obviously say fantastic, but this is a good one for etching, just 2,500. So it's no money, it's a big one. And if you know this Nigeria object are not so good in the market at the moment. This is a good one. And here are some mumuyas which were collected in the 1960s. And you know that the more modern mumuyas up to 1970s, 1980s, they're not always authentic. I think they are here. And here are some more objects in the cross river section. This isn't fantastic. I think it's Ekoi. Once again, you know, buy one, get two for free. But it's a real, it's not a big one, it's more small, but it's very well done. And so, yeah, it's of interest for a lot of things there, of course, and for a lot of collectors there. And it's very well done and very well made. And there are other objects from this Cursival section. Greetings to the Facebook group and to Morten Gilstedt or Gordon Milstead or whatever. See you. Here are Ikengas, and this one here on the right in the middle now is an absolute strong Ikenga. Powerful. This Nanshi. Then you have a Karaboro, I think is the name. So the poor man's kaka. You know, for me it looks sometimes like a kaka, not. But it's a good one. I love the style there. And what we have now is reflecting, but let's see, now there comes a wonder. Yeah, now you can see objects here. The right one is a bokeh for nearly no money. But you know, the two best bouquets were sold at Hammer and at the Dorotheum. And here's Agbale Kossi from Togo. I have a collection of Agbale Kossi objects. I really adore this master of the Togolese carver culture. He is from the Marquesas silt step. It's not a great one, but it's an old one, and it's a brave one, and it only costs 3,000 or 4,000 euros, so it's absolutely okay. But of course, there are finer carved one which costs 50,000 or 60,000 or whatever. But this is a good one, no problem. Now let's come to the Philippine section with the bululs here, and this strange-looking guy in the middle. I think it really looks strange. Yeah. And from Nepal, 6 to Oceanic. This was interesting that because this was more or less, you know, there was a drama of Anthony Meyer, but this was more or less the only parts of Oceanic. And they are okay, but there are no masterpieces at all. So this was the Zemanek auction, which will take place on November the 6th. See you next time.